Just say hey. So, update on my son. He's 7 now. They finally diagnosed him with what they needed to. He's got more problems added to what it was before. He has IDD, ODD, ADHD combined presentation. He also has speech and learning disabilities. He's very smart, but he learns on a slower basis. He also, he can do stuff, but he doesn't because he can't handle it. Now there's a difference between kids that don't want to do work and the kids that just can't. He just can't. And then there's also kids that are just bad, that resemble the symptoms of real problems, and then just bad kids. You go back to school Monday. You only got 2 more days, okay? Well, he's going back to school. He's going to 2nd grade. He did pass. He's still in a behavior class. He's still in a behavior class in elementary school. He can't go to regular classes. He cannot handle that. He was going to school from maybe 8 o'clock to 12:30. Now it's back to 8 to 3:30. He'll be home. Well, he'll be home at 3:03. He's doing really good. He's not really good still on the writing skills, but he can point out some of the alphabet. He counts, but he skips numbers still. He talks really well. He still has the speech problem. Some people can't understand him. He's got a good vocabulary, that's for sure. He has meltdowns to where he just gets mad for no reason and he can't calm down. The other day, he tried to jump out the window. Like, he didn't do it, but he was thinking about it, and he opened the window, but he didn't do it. So he's kind of, I can't say suicidal, but he just gets so mad that he don't think. He has no fears. He don't know the consequences, what would happen if he did do something like that. Okay. He's on medication for ADHD, which is Concerta, and then he's also on medication at nighttime. It's called Risperidone. Currently, it isn't working anymore. He's gonna have to up the dosage here in a couple days when he goes to see his meds doctor. But I want him off this medication. He's been acting kind of weird lately. He's been talking like low, you can't hear him. He's been blinking his eyes a lot. He don't want to go outside and play. He doesn't like the heat. He just want to do anything. The only thing that keeps him calm is the phone, YouTube, games. Any other time? What you say? Well, his phone froze. It never unfroze. It's dead. It's gone. I gotta give him a new one. What else? There's a lot of issues here. He's doing a lot better, but he's just doing weird things lately. He's got a doctor's appointment coming up, so I'm going to talk to the doctor about that and see why he's doing this, and see if the medicine is too much or not enough. He can't concentrate. He can't sit still. It's a lot. If there's anything that you want to know, any questions, anything, leave in the comments. I'll answer as soon as I find it. Also, if you watch this video, just hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll make more videos, especially more with him. He don't want to be in this video. He gets mad. He don't want to talk and stuff. I guess he feels embarrassed. I don't know why. He doesn't need to. But this is how he is. But other times he's just all happy and wants to do stuff, but he just don't. Like, other kids want to go out and play. He don't. He wants to be in the house. Other kids want to play with each other. He don't. He wants to be in the house, be on the phone, be on a game, or be by himself. And then there's days that he do. Everybody just thinks he's bad, but there's huge differences between bad and actually having mental problems. The reason why he got these problems because when he was a baby, he almost died. He lost too much oxygen, and it messed up I believe the left side of his brain. This is causing all the problems he have today. It gradually started showing at 3 years old. Well, 2.5, 3, something like that. Doctors were just saying, oh, it's just temper tantrums, he'll go out of it. No, just got worse and worse and worse. To the point where he was hitting himself, hitting others. He was 6 or 7. He was 6 years old. He lived with this for 3 years. Me begging and pleading with so many different doctors and therapists and all this stuff. Like, there's something wrong with my son. I see it. Now, all these 3 years of me fighting, it took me taking him to the hospital and the hospital doctor sending him to Children's Cokestone. Now, he was gone for like 8 days. Missed 8 days of school, everything. Then they finally took blood, did tests on him and all that stuff, and then seen how he was, and then he got diagnosed with the IDD, the ODD, ADHD. The learning and speech disabilities was the only thing that was helping him with. That's all he thought he had was that, and then he just had temper tantrums. No, honey, no. So it took him all the way to 7 years old, or 6 years old, to get diagnosed with most of the stuff he has now. Put on medication, brought him home, so much better, so much better. Still has problems, but he's making it, he's living it. But he's just so bored, and I think that's why he's acting the way he is. And he's just ready to go back to school. You ready to go back to school? You bored? Tell them. I'm just bored and I'm ready to go back to school. Tell them. Somebody touch me. Oh, I ain't worried about that. See, he can't really. He don't pay attention. Like, he don't. He trying. He's gonna do just fine. He's just different, unique. Something some people don't understand. There's so many times I fought and cussed people out over him. Some people apologized because they didn't know. Other people said they didn't care. They didn't make him that way. It's not their fault. I'm like, honey, it's not my fault either. He just was born this way, basically. Stuff happens when you lose so much oxygen to your brain. Yeah, you're going to have problems. And plus, he was born early, and he's born at 32 weeks. He was 5 pounds and 5 ounces, I believe. He's small. All my kids was born early. So you have all this stuff from all this trauma he's been through. Well, he's got PTSD too because of it. But all this trauma messed him up. But he's working through it. He's going to be just fine. If you're in my situation and you see your kid going through this, it makes you want to cry and it makes you want to give up. It just makes you go nuts because you just can't do nothing about it. You can just help him. You can just drug him up. Be with him every day. Do stuff with him. Try to. And then you can't. Sometimes you can't even get close to him. And then there's nothing you can do. You just have to just sit back and let him do it. Let him scream. Let him throw stuff around. Let him bust holes in your wall. Let him break your doors. Everything. There's nothing you can do. And then when he calms down, then you love on him. You can't do anything till then. Zakai is my baby. I love him. My other kids, my daughter, my oldest daughter just had speech problems. She's got problems in reading, but she's lucky. And then my third child, he's got speech problems. That's it. I don't know about my baby because she just turned 4 months old, and I'm hoping maybe she'll be just fine, or maybe she'll just have speech problems and then she'll grow out of it too. It's stressful, not for just your child, for you too. When these doctors are all on you and telling you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you're a bad parent, everything, it's nothing you can do. This is emotional for me. Like, there's only so much you can do. Just remember that. There's only so much you can do for your child like this. I tried so hard not to put him on medication for years. I couldn't do it anymore because he couldn't focus at school, couldn't focus at home. He couldn't sit still long enough to do anything. Now he can halfway sit down. Now he looks like a zombie sometimes, and I don't like it. We are entrepreneurs. We're not YouTubers. We're people on YouTube. My kids mean more to me. But when you have people jumping down your throat, people on your back about it, breathing down your throat, breathing down your back, doing all this stuff, and you're just trying to explain to him, like, you can only do so much with a child like him. They learn different. They're behind. They learn slower than other kids. They're unique in their own way. You just gotta figure out what's gonna help them. You gotta learn how to teach them, because the way you teach other kids, they don't understand that. Now when you ask them to go do one little simple thing, it bothers him. He gets mad. It's not that he don't want to do it. He don't want to do it, is he can't do it. But knowing he can. And then you gotta worry about him getting picked on. And then gotta worry about him fighting, because he can be mean to. And you know what kids do these days when they get picked on. Bullying is a no-no. Huge. Don't do that. No. Put it down. Put it down. Thank you. But I don't want to make this video too long. But if you're interested in anything else, leave your comments below. Questions, concerns, if this is a sign or that's a sign, or because I'm really experiencing all this. Like, I knew before there's doctors and therapists, everybody knew. I knew before them. I seen it before they did. I'm not no doctor. I ain't went to school for this stuff. But I'm so experienced in it. 7 years, like, plus. Because my daughter is going to be 9 years old. Speech therapy, all learning issues too there. Now my 4-year-old is going to be the same. Just leave a comment below. Like, subscribe so you can get the next video. Because I normally don't do stuff like this. But I'm doing it for you. Just let me know. And thanks for watching.